Hey YouTube, I'm back for another Daily Buzz, you guys. I don't know what this message is going to be about. It's whatever comes up, comes out, we're going to talk about it. So let's jump right in. Oh, right off the bat, deception. Someone is not being honest or is withholding information. Y'all, this devilish energy has been coming out a lot in the readings. Like, be sure y'all saging yourself and y'all have y'all protection on, your armor protection. Because it's something. Someone is not telling you, being forthcoming with some information. Outright lying, withholding, not telling whole truths. What is wrong with people? Accepting yourself and others as they are liberates patterns of persistence open to flow. But it came out in reverse. So, okay, this is the energy that I'm getting with these cards. Deception and acceptance in reverse. It's like 111 as I'm about to say this. Someone doesn't accept themselves. It's like, you know, like... You know how they'll say, like, love yourself for who you are. I feel like some of you struggle with self-worth issues. This could be an energy of someone who suffers with self-worth issues. Like, it's almost like an imposter syndrome. Like, you may feel like, or you hold yourself back because you think you're not as good at something as someone else. Let me tell you something about imposter syndrome, y'all. It'll have you sitting on $1 million talent because you think you're not as good as everybody else. This is the thing. No two people are the same. No two people work the same. You could, you know, like, oh, I want to start a lipstick company, but there's 1,000 red lipsticks. Okay, I'll buy a fancy one. I'll get one from the crayon case. Like, you could still do this. Like, don't neglect your goals because you feel like, oh, everybody else is doing it. Or like, you may want to be a makeup artist, or you may want to start doing hair. But it's like, oh, you know, there are people that's in a spotlight and you feel like, I'll never measure up to that. This, stop limiting your potential. Stop, even if it takes getting off of social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes what we ingest, you know, we'll get on there and see what other people got going on, and we'll look at that like, oh, I'm far enough. Like, stop comparing yourself to other people. When you compare yourself to other people, you know, there's going to be an energy of not feeling good enough. This is the thing about social media also. Nobody is posting their failures. No one is posting their failures on them social media sites. Like, you're going to get the good, but you don't see the trials and the tribulations. Like, everybody go through them. If that's what it takes for you to love and accept who you are fully, get off social media. That's a message that's coming through. If you've been thinking about it, deactivating or just deleting the apps from your phone, go ahead and do that. Because look, betrayal. Trust this part of your journey, understanding that through pain, this is teaching you and others to love more deeply and in a higher divine capacity. Stop betraying yourself. Trust your path. Like, you know, hold your vision. Like, life is not deceiving you. The universe, God, they haven't forgotten about you. You see, when you're being prepared for something great, y'all, it's going to take a little bit more time. Like, great things take time. You are a great thing. That's going to take time. You haven't even met, you know, like, this could be an energy of two of, like, it not feeling good enough because you've always been played in relationships, like with the betrayal and the deception. Like, it's like nobody except you. Like, no one ever chooses me. You know, that could be this type of energy too. Be wary of that. Because what you put out into the universe is what they send you back. Do you need to practice self-love? Whoever this is has a self-esteem issue, whoever this is resonating with. Soul imprints, unresolved wounds, karmic patterns, and inheritances are affecting this situation. Just what I said. Past things that you've been through in the past. Things that imprinted on your soul. It's time for those things to come to a completion. It's time for those things to be healed. That's the only way you're gonna get outside of this energy. That way you can get into the energy of calling into your life what you need. And this could be past life. Okay. This damn spirit. This could be past life wounds, or this could be wounds from your childhood, because the Six of Cups is under the deck. This could be a mother wound, y'all, that needs healing. Some of you may have a rough relationship with your mother figure, or if you are a mother, like you may have a hard time connecting with your kids. That's because you didn't have that type, you didn't grow up in that type of environment. Like, you know, and this, look, the healing card, the healing with the Page of Wands in reverse. A page is a young energy. Like, you didn't have a nurturing childhood, whoever this is that I'm talking to. And they want me to tell you, yeah, we aren't responsible for what we go through as kids, right? Because we're kids, or things are bestowed upon us. You may feel like, you know, I don't know why I'm getting the energy of why she or he, like a mother or father, why this person, why they just don't love me. Like, someone could have a rocky relationship. I'm getting heavy mother wound issues, childhood issues. It stems around a mother figure. You may feel like, you know, you have siblings, like, you could be the black sheep of the family. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because this is interesting how this message is coming out. Look, true love. This is the divine connection. And, like, you know, like, with divine connection and then completion, okay, mother-child dynamic is divine, is it not? But it's coming to a completion. So some of you may be in the energy of, I just want to be happy. Like, I'm tired of holding back, you know, not worrying about what my parents or my mother or, you know, people say, or everybody having control over my life. Like, I finally want the justice. Like, you know, it's time for me to for things to be fair. Like, you may feel like you were looked over as a kid. Like, you may feel like this person played favoritism, you know. And even if it's not a mother, this could just be the maternal energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you were raised with a grandmother. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just some imprints that you have on your soul. Like, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. And some of you may feel like you didn't have the, like, your child, I hear childhood, my childhood was stolen away from me. Like, with the Page of Wands in reverse, this speaks to a young suitor, you guys. Like, you feel like you had to grow up quick. You had to grow up before you were ready, right? It's like your childhood was stunted. This is interesting. And with that childhood was stunted, my growth was stunted energy. I feel like in this star energy Empress, this could be you could be someone that lost a parent at an early age. You know, take it if it resonates. If you have a you know, a rough relationship with the parent, with your parent, if that story resonates, because that's also a message in itself. But I see the star and I see the sun and the Empress, and it's like, in the message of I didn't have a childhood, my childhood was stolen away from me. Like, with the sun and the star, y'all, the sun and the star live in the sky, right? And this Empress is sitting right in the middle of those two. So this, you could definitely be someone that lost a mother, lost a parent, like lost the nurturing energy, right? So let me go ahead and pull this deck. It's messages of closure, y'all. For those who have unfinished business with someone who has passed away. It may be a spouse or significant other, a parent or grandparent, a peer, a friend, or anyone. Let's see if we can go ahead and get some messages from them. True love. Yeah, true love and completion. Y'all, this is what I'm saying. With the true love, like a mother-child dynamic, with this completion card, it's like my true love was ripped away from me. Like, you know, like you would be your mother's true love, or your mother would be your first true love, or your father. You know, take it with how it resonates. But their life came to a completion early. And it says, renew an adventure, a return of passions and play. Community is healing, laughter, travel, and new things can re-spark your true love. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Some of you may be having financial issues right now between jobs. But right behind that is a justice card. Oh, that's Nova, y'all. So I feel like some things are going to slowly but surely look up for you. Give me a second. And there's an Empress card here. I'm saying the mother energy, the nurturing energy, but Emperor / Empress. This could be equivalent to the Emperor also. So this could be a father figure. Let me see what messages, what they want you to know. I'm getting a little sad, y'all. I didn't know that this is what this message was going to be about, but I did say whatever comes up, comes out. We was going to talk about it, right? So I feel like somebody needed to know this. Someone is longing for someone that's crossed over to the other side. Let me see. It makes me happy to see you heal. So it's like this with the star energy. This is the energy of healing, right? So when I said you couldn't have prevented what happened in the past that caused you to lose out on this as a child, because you're a child, but as an adult, it is our responsibility to heal this. So whoever you are, this could be an energy of inner childhood wound healing, because there's the sun and the star with the Page of Wands. Like this is a restless child. You could have grew up, like you could have been bullied as a youth, like no one to protect you. You know what I'm saying? You could have been, if you, oh Lord, like if you went to foster care, you could have been abused, belittled, like just not treated properly. Like, it's one thing, like no one is, like I'll say this all the time. Like, if I want to be the one to raise my kids, I feel nobody can raise my babies better than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you felt like you missed out. Like you missed out on some stuff. Look, I know this isn't fair. You feel like your life wasn't fair. Thank you, Spirit. Your childhood was ripped away from you. Like, and it was nothing that you could do about it. And they want you to know that they love you. I should have said what I didn't say. And I feel like if this person was ripped away from you, there was a lot of things that they couldn't say to you. Like I talked to you earlier about, like the nurturing energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody to hold you, nobody to wipe away your tears. Like this person is sorry. Like your person, your mother, your father, your, whoever this is to you, they sorry that they couldn't be there with you to go through life with you, because they know that you had it really hard. They know that you had it really hard. I'm about to cry, y'all. Ooh. I'm with our ancestors. So if you have ancestors that passed on before this person, they all together, they watching over you. And it's like, do you feel my touch? So every once in a while you may feel like some wind, like wind chill, or the hand on your arm, your hair on your arms may stand up. That's this person. Like you may see blinking lights. Look, do you still feel my presence? Like this person is around you. Like this person is around you. This is a divine connection. This person, they left you physically, but they can never leave that. Like I hear, okay, so like, we're souls. Like we come here, we live in vessels. Like, like their capsule, which is their body, that came to a completion, a close. But the connection between you and this person, it has never gone away. So if you had any, like, you need answers and you get an answer, like that's them. They sending that answer to you. Or like if you feel like you're alone and all of a sudden you get the shakes and the shivers, or just, some of you, like it could, I hear crying, like, like crying. They saying like crying yourself to sleep, and then feeling like somebody, it's almost like somebody holding you. You feel somebody holding you, but you're asleep. Like this is this person. Do you feel my presence? This is this person. They are around you. This is powerful. This person is, look, they holding on to you. 4 of Pentacles. With the Justice, 4 of Pentacles with the Justice. And this is at night. Whatever you go through at night, whatever you worry about at night, they're telling you don't worry about it. They're telling you don't worry about it. Look, because you're going to be victorious. Like it's going to be okay. They're going to work this out for you. It's almost like a lay your burdens at my feet. Like, where are you? I'm hearing a where are you when I need it most. Like a crying yourself to sleep type energy. Like, oh, y'all. They showing me somebody just balled up in a bed. Just crying their eyes out. But they say that crying is healing, y'all. This like a good release. Like, you ever cried yourself to sleep and then you feel better after it? Like, you may not be super, like 100%, but it does give you a sense of relief. Like, it's nothing wrong with crying, like releasing it. Like when you crying and you praying to them, they hear you. Oh, my voice is getting shaky. They hear you. I'm helping you now. And I said it was going to be working it out for you. Whatever you're going through, and this could be around money, y'all, definitely financial constraints. They're going to work that out for you. Like, you're going to have some things that's going to be coming in. It's going to be some things for you to smile about. Ooh, I like this reading. I love it. I care too much about others' opinions. Whatever that means for you. I didn't mean what I said. Okay, so I think this is about around the first story with the people that have like troubled relationships with their parents. Like, you know, if your parents passed away, or even if you're just not talking to them at the time, like, you know, like they could have like nurtured, like, I didn't mean what I said. Like, you know, so maybe you two got into an argument, or they, you know, I'm gonna just say this, y'all, and everybody might not like it, but sometimes our mothers, and because I was picking up heavy maternal energy right here, like sometimes our mothers or our fathers, or, you know, like they could be our first bullies, and they could say some hurtful things, and they feel like, you know, like in their parental stance that they're righteous in saying the things that they say, and that's not always. Some parents don't know that. They don't take into account their kids' feelings, right? And this energy, if this is someone that passed on, or even just somebody that you're not in communication with, listen, this person feels sorry about the things that they said. If they belittled you or made you feel any type of way about anything, they sorry about that. And it's also because it's like they care about what other people will say. So maybe you know, if this is somebody that's still alive, like a parent that you're, what's the word I want to use, like not in communication with, like I feel like, okay, they showing me like, you know, like you wanting to do something out of the ordinary, like that's outside of the legacy, you know, and the people in the circle, in the community, or I heard at the what's the place where the people go to? Country club? Okay, so yeah, you want to do something outside of the ordinary, but yet your family has a reputation to protect, and they could have told you some ugly things about what it is that you had going on, but this person was in there. This is like an ego, like, you know, like image to protect. Like they, you know, this never nurturing energy. This because this person, they raised you by society standards, or by what other people think, or like, you know, like my child gonna do this, or they gonna do that, like, you know, but not really taking into consideration what it is that their child actually wanted, the happiness, you know. And if that energy resonated, I feel like now you're in the energy right now of renew and adventure, or return of passions and play. Communities, healing, laughter, travel, and new things can respark your life. This is where you are. Like you're choosing to break out of the constraints of family tradition. Look, new patterns, can't make it up. Do things differently in order to bring health and vitality into your life. Oh, and then they say, I see things differently now. So I feel like whoever this was that said the hurtful things, or care too much, still much about what other people have to say. Listen, this person is stubborn. Because it's saying, I see things differently, but it's in reverse. And I feel like they see your point of view, but this may be someone who they have a hard time apologizing. Like you'll never hear this person say they're sorry. They'll come back and they'll buy you, they'll gift you with something, or just start talking to you one day. But this person, they're not willing to apologize. This is a stubborn energy. This is giving me emperor can in reverse, like, or empress. They could be real stubborn, y'all. So this person, yeah, they letting you know they may not, like, you know, I feel like they still in the energy of like, why you gotta do this, but they still caring about what other people have to say. Like they don't understand why. And they came through to say this. But the things that I feel like, even if they belittled you about it, like they feel like their delivery could have been better. It's almost like an energy, I meant what I said, just not how I said it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but here we go. And this is why. Because they're projecting their own unhappiness onto you. This person has projected their own unhappiness onto you. I regret the time we lost. And all the while, that's what I said, I feel like you pulled back from this person. You pulled back from this parental energy, this energy, because, but they're regretting like all the time that's been lost. Like you can't get that back. It's a lot of things you can get back, but you can't get back time. And whoever this is, for the parent that parental energy that passed away early on, they're giving me so many scenarios in this reading, y'all. Like, they regret not being able to be there. They regret. Let me get a final message. I realize how much I hurt you. So whoever this is you're not talking to, y'all, if this energy about, you know, you separate from your parent, there's no communication involved. Like, I realize how much I hurt you. They realizing like what their words saying. So I'm wondering if you see, I see things different in now in reverse. But this person they gonna come to their senses, because they gonna see things differently. They realizing how much they hurt you. I didn't mean what I said. Like, eventually they're gonna come to their senses, because look, Six of Cups speaks to reconciliation. They're gonna want to come back, especially if this is the Six of Cups. Could be, this is, look, is it well, it's two kids, but it could be your childhood. So this could be like definitely parent-child dynamic, right? They're gonna want a reconciliation back, and they're gonna, with the star, is gonna require some healing. They're gonna want to come back and they want to heal it. Like, they may want to come back and apologize, and this may shock you. I was uncomfortable showing emotion. So the nurturing energy that was lacking, you guys, they were uncomfortable with that. They were uncomfortable with showing compassion. Look, vulnerable heart. You can be vulnerable and trust your fragile heart is safe. This person don't feel good in emotions, even if this is a parent, y'all. Like, cause not all the time, you know, like some people grow up with parents that don't even say they love them or hug them or give them kisses and whatnot. They hold that back. They withhold it. With the Four of Pentacles, this is withholding. I feel I was uncomfortable showing emotions. That's an energy of withholding. So, like, parents aren't perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no blueprint when we come here on earth. Like, we just learning as we go. And parents aren't perfect. So I'm not trying to give nobody no outlet, no out. But like, just what I said about this person not having any compassion. It starts with compassion. If you want people to have compassion for you, you have to have compassion for others, whether they're giving it to you or not. You know what I'm saying? This person learned a valuable lesson, though. Whoever this is, that's you're in separation from your parent, not talking, like, you stood your ground. You held back and you stood your ground. Like, they think about you. They want victory with you. They want to come back. There's two sixes, a Six of Cups and a Six of Wands. Like, they want to achieve happiness at home, in the home front, like a happy family. They want to achieve that. Look, I hope that you can forgive me. Thank you, Spirit. So whoever it is, I say they still not quite ready to come through and say it, but they sorry. They feeling it. They feeling the loss. They feeling the loss of you. Oh, wow. Spirit, I like this message. Y'all tell me if y'all like this, because I like it. This was unexpected. Again, y'all, I'm Honeybee. This is the Honey Pot. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.